afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The name is Metalman20. So, obviously, anyone who's watching this has probably already seen a bunch of reactions and knows that the whole entirety of Volume 8 has come out for RWBY. Now, why I'm only just now doing my reactions instead of, doing them when the episodes actually came out, well, I wasn't able to do it for the first half, and then I moved, and I had that whole thing in, late December, early January. I was moving and doing all that. But then at that point, I was like, you know what? The first half already came out, and I guess in my head, I was just like, you know what? I guess I might as well just wait until the whole volume comes out, and then what I can do is have it where I watch one episode a day for 2 weeks, and every time I watch the episode, I will record my reaction, get that out, and then, release it the next day. Now, of course, I have to actually wait for it to unblock, so really, I should probably just go ahead and do it 2 days from now, and then have each day, because, of course, that will be every 2 days. So, honestly, I think I'm just going to do that, because it's easier for that way. So, what I'm going to do, starting with today, this is the recording. Today is freaking, what the hell, I don't, so the date is the 5th of April, it's Monday, which means for the next 2 weeks, Monday, which means pretty much I will be recording my last episode on the 19th, that's when I will be recording my reaction for the 14th episode, which listen, I haven't spoiled anything. Surprisingly enough, I haven't had anything spoiled, thank freaking God. But the only thing I've seen is that apparently the finale literally has not only a number for the suicide hotline, that literally has a very big warning that there's themes of death that will be very distressing, which means I'm pretty sure that episode is going to literally rip my heart out and crush my soul into pieces. So yeah, can't wait. Everybody wants to see a grown man cry. That's, watch that episode whenever that gets recorded. But anyway, that is going to be the 19th. That's when I record that episode, which means the 21st will probably be when that releases, because that's 2 days after. So, that's what's happening. I will release my episodes after every 2 days. I record today, every day I will be recording, but release my episode every 2 days, after 2 days. So, that's, basically, it's like today's the Monday, which means I will be releasing my episode on Wednesday, and that's it. I'm wasting too much time talking about that. Listen, the thing is, I did rewatch Volume 7. Well, not the whole volume. I wanted to, I remember every other thing that's happened. So, I'm pretty much caught up. I am. I wanted to rewatch the finale to make sure that I know exactly what happened. I do remember that Clover died, and that was definitely probably the most brutal death in the entire show, just because of how much freaking blood was in that. Oh god, that was not a fun episode. I do remember that Salem literally talked smack to RWBY, mentioned Summer. I literally remember losing my goddamn mind when that happened. And, judging from what I'm seeing from reactions of everyone during this volume, for Volume 8, looks like I will be doing that quite a bit. I'm seriously scared. I'm scared. I don't know what this volume's gonna bring. Literally, the finale ended with Salem and a giant army. She was on a fucking whale grim, for God's sakes. Really? How is that gonna go down? I mean, obviously, you all probably know the answer to that, because I'm sure you've all seen the volume already. But I haven't, and that's what these reactions are for. I'm finally getting to watch Volume 8. I'm so freaking excited, but at the same time, I'm terrified, and I really don't know what's gonna happen. So, I'm not looking forward to this. I mean, I'm looking forward to this, obviously, but I don't know! I have mixed feelings. I don't know what's gonna happen. All I know is I'm scared and excited, and I have a lot of emotions. So, with that being said, it is time to begin the reaction for Episode 1 of Volume 8 of RWBY, which is titled, as you will see right here, this is RWBY Volume 8 Episode 1, Divide. More than ever before, the Allied forces standing against Salem need to be united. But after Ironwood refused to continue evacuating Mantle, our heroes need to choose a new path forward. If only they could agree on one. No! Because again, Ironwood completely went off the freaking deep end. He shot Oscar, for crying out loud. A child. He shot a child. Yes, yes, Oscar has Ozpin, who is like thousands of years old. But no, Oscar's a child. Ironwood literally completely lost his damn mind. I mean, I know, and again, I'm sure a lot of people keep having arguments about, whether is Ironwood in the right, is he in the wrong? I mean, it's very morally gray areas here. I mean, he thinks what he's doing is right, and, from his side, he's a hero, but it's just there's other ways to go about it. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting too much into this. I'm just so freaking excited for this. Alright, so the reaction for episode 1 of RWBY Volume 8 will begin in 3, 2, 1, now. Okay, here we go. Oh, this is gonna be it. Okay. Okay, someone's wait a minute. Is that Cinder? Wait, I honestly can't see her face, but I think that was Cinder! Well, I'm pretty sure that's obviously Cinder. It literally cut back to her. Oh no. Yup, here's the whale.
There.
Okay, Neo is looking kind of scared. Neo's just like, oh god, what have I gotten myself into? Seriously, what the hell? That's Monstro! I said this in the finale of when I recorded my reaction. That's so goddamn Monstro, dude! Wow, and he literally, and the side has landing pads. Oh wow, all right. That's actually, I will admit, that's interesting. All right, so of course, Neo and Cinder have the relic, the Lamp of Knowledge. But Penny has the Winter Maiden. She got the powers from Freya, so at least that's something. They did not get another power. They didn't get another Maiden power. So, you know, Team RWBY, at least they won a little. Oh, there she is! There's the big bad bitch of the hour! There she is! The main villain of the main event, Salem.
My queen.
Oh, dude, that's a badass throne. I'm gonna say that straight up. That's awesome. That is a cool looking throne.
Cinder.
Oh no!
When I chose you as my vessel for the maidens, I put my trust in you.
Yeah, and she failed.
So I trust that you wouldn't possibly return to me empty-handed.
Well, she did it. The lamp.
Relic of knowledge.
The relic of knowledge. The
I
lamp.
took it right from under Ironwood's nose.
Oh, you bitch! That was no, that was Neo.
Speaks less to your intellect and more to his.
Tyrion! Oh!
You were outsmarted by those children first.
And according to radio chatter, that same general and his forces outsmarted you.
No, he did. Oh.
Shane Watts never made it back.
Oh, that's true. Watts is locked up.
I'm afraid the doctor was a necessary sacrifice.
Will he see Watts again? I'm sure he will.
I do hope
I'm
this
going to assume so
little one
anyways.
doesn't become another.
Don't fuck with Neo. Come on,
Who
dude.
is she?
Neo.
Neapolitan has some very useful abilities.
You know, Neo.
A valuable asset.
You certainly do enjoy collecting assets.
Oh. Okay, Neo is already like starting to double think. Like, okay, should I actually be doing this? All right.
Cinder.
Here's Mercury. Here's Emerald, and here's Hazel.
You're here. I knew you'd quiet.
Oh.
So
No.
devoted.
Why would you talk to Why would you
important.
talk to Emerald like that?
Well, the good doctor and I were advancing the will of our goddess, dismembering the very body of this kingdom.
Oh, come on.
You
Take it back a
were
sec, though,
being
Tyrion. Come on.
atoned for past failures.
Polandina's creation interfered with the transfer of the Winter Maiden power. But now I know she has it. And once I
No.
return
No.
to that
No. You.
it won't
You
take
stay away from
long
her.
to finish what I started.
No, you won't. No, you fucking don't.
Power will be mine.
I've given no such command.
You better listen to Salem. I'm pretty sure she'll kill you without a moment's hesitation.
Ma'am, now is the time to...
Are you really gonna argue with her? Whoa. Whoa! Whoa!
This game is not yours to win, Cinder.
Cinder is still focused entirely on trying to come back at RWBY. Like, that's like her main
More
goal.
valuable to me than a pawn does not make you a player.
Ooh. Oh, she
Everything
told
is
you.
emotion. All you need concern yourself with is your ability to act when I tell you to.
And if you dare cross her, I think Lionheart, you know, he learned that the hard way.
You, I am nothing.
Brutally learned that the hard way. Wait, okay, what's... Alright, well, they do have the lamp now, so... But she doesn't know how to use it! She doesn't know how to use it! What do you got? Oh. Okay, that was cool. She has the power. She has the finesse, alright? You know, there's a reason she's the big bad for a reason. She has what it takes. Oh! Oscar Ozpin! Oh. Oh, come on, Oscar, take it. He's being nice.
Thank you.
Oh, that's so sweet. Oh.
Heads up.
Okay, but will they be able to find Oscar? Or is that actually them? Because they were all on a warship. Oh, that's got. Yep. RWBY! Woo! Yes! Need a lift. Yeah, I think it's a safe bet. They need a lift. No. No. Bad grip. Heal. No.
I was stupid to think the general would listen.
He's literally shot you,
Maybe
Oscar.
was the wrong one.
Oh.
And now,
Don't think badly of yourself, Oscar.
We all did what we thought was best.
How are they gonna save everyone from
Just glad
Mantle,
we're
though?
all right.
I mean, there's gotta be a plan, right?
Yeah, I see you.
Inside, hurry.
Okay. Oscar. Oh! Ooh!
I know.
Taking no
Secretary is going
chances
to need
here.
the most help. I'm sending backup your way right now. Fiona, do you copy? We need transport from Sector 3 to the crater.
Hey, it's me! Hey! Oh, there they are. Okay, the gang's all back. Oh. Oh. Oh my god.
When we heard you went off after Ironwood on your own, we...
How did you end up down in the slums?
it's a long story.
Involves a
Get the feeling there's
gun.
been a few of those tonight.
Ironwood going off the deep end. Going crazy. Shooting a child.
You're not going to tell them.
You and I aren't done talking yet.
Oh. You know, Ozpin may be back, but Oscar's coming back. Or Oscar's not done talking. Oh,
We don't know. Last we heard, he was with Robin, but
Clover died.
All right, your friend is back now.
Clover's dead. And
You
Robin
ready to work?
and Crow and Robin are freaking in jail!
The largest Grim Horde ever seen is hovering over the tundra, and out there is a city full of people with no heat, and from what you told us, no more military protection. And while
Nope.
we're happy to give you guys a place to lie low for a while,
Not even close.
it's time to get those people some help.
How? Ironwood is stopping all evacuations to Atlas.
At this point, do you really want anyone to go to
Forces
Atlas?
surrounding us.
I mean,
Crater,
at this point, I
beneath
don't think that's a good
Atlas.
idea.
It's not safe, but it's warm. And with everyone in one place, we can do a better job protecting them.
And
They can send you where you're needed most.
protection
We've
is
got
the
to get
number one
everyone down
priority,
to
and
that
that's what they
crater
need
before
to do.
nightfall. In the slums, we might have a chance.
we're never going to sleep again. I just know it.
Either you're helping, or you're baggage.
You know, that is the harsh reality. And to be fair, I think sleep may be the least of the worries at the moment.
We need to get out there and do what we can for Mantle.
We need to do what we can for everyone. What about Amity? And telling the world about Salem?
That's true. They still need to get up.
can't do
I
this
forgot
alone.
the last volume. They were
We
getting
need
the Amity
help.
Stadium
Ruby's
set up
right.
so they could get a
The
message
Happy
out.
Huntresses are handling the evacuation better than we could.
Will they be able to
And
do
there's
that
a
though?
bigger picture.
But Amity isn't even finished. It was still under construction.
Okay. Right. They still need to actually finish the
Doctor?
construction.
What would you need to launch Amity now?
We made decent progress on construction and fuel production.
Yes!
All potentially manageable. but
Exactly what they need.
Amity was designed so that it couldn't launch itself without first being granted clearance from General Ironwood.
Ah, damn it!
Ruby, there is no way Ironwood will cooperate.
You're literally all fugitives! Of course he's not gonna
doesn't have to.
cooperate!
We just need the green light from his terminal, right?
You want to go back to the academy?
They're gonna break in!
Actually,
Wait!
there is more than one terminal.
Oh, Ruby gets to be a spy! She gets to be a secret
One
agent!
remains at least military compound at the base of the city.
Atlesian military
Have to get
compound.
into
Alright.
the compound somehow, then get inside the operations room.
Well,
then
you know what? These kids are smart.
boy.
I think they
I
have
might
a
need to
they have a
think
chance.
about this some more.
And just to clarify, this is the easy option?
What you're saying is it can't be done. It's pointless. And even if you got the message out, there's no guarantee help would come.
It's not pointless. Atlas is only Salem's current target. She's not hiding anymore, and once she's done here, she'll move on to the rest of Remnant.
And at
We
that point,
need to
everyone's
warn
screwed.
them.
They have to do this.
Ruby, when we came here, we said we'd follow your lead.
Oh, come on,
But
Yang!
Things haven't exactly worked out.
Yang! I mean, I guess it's true, but
There are people here who need us right now.
I mean,
That's something we can actually do.
she's got
But
a
this
point.
isn't about just Atlas. Ruby's right. It's about all of Remnant. They need to know in Vacuo, in Mistral, in Vale, what's coming, so they can prepare.
Okay, then let's go for both. Get Amity up and running and evacuate Mantle.
But that's how Salem got this far, by dividing us. We have to stick together.
No. What Salem wants is to turn us against each other. Just like this. John has a point. We can work separately and still be united.
Okay, true. Okay, so they're gonna get two multitasking.
Take the relic to Salem, and maybe she will call off her attack on
Penny!
the
Penny, no!
I don't think we can trust Salem to actually do that.
Penny, that
The
can't be a
moment
good
she uses
idea,
the
please.
staff to create anything else, Atlas falls onto Mantle.
Nobody's turning
No!
over to
No!
Amity. I
And
think
that
that's
cannot
something we
happen!
could all agree on.
Okay, then I guess we're going to Atlas. Can you help us get to that terminal?
I suppose someone needs to help you bypass
Oh,
security.
come on, Pietro, you got this. Penny.
Penny, we can't risk...
I'll go.
She does have the ultimatum. She can do it. She has the power.
Do what you gotta do. I'm going out there to see what I could do.
I hate this, because Yang has a point.
Yang,
But at the same time, like, come on.
go by the pharmacy. I was developing some new tools for you all before this happened.
Oh,
You're gonna need them.
please tell me she gets a bike, or she gets a new bike. Please, please,
What
please,
about Mantle?
please!
Oh, I'm saving Mantle. Because I actually believe we can do this.
Yes!
United. I hope so.
I can get Pietro out to Amity to prepare, but that doesn't answer how we're getting all of you up to Atlas.
I might actually have an idea for
Whoa. Who is that? What's chiming? Oh no! It's Ironwood! No! You have to accept. You have to accept it.
Hello, Penny. I'm worried for your safety. Tell me where you are, and I'll have you picked up right away.
No.
Atlas needs you, Penny. Salem is here.
She's not going anywhere until you change your mind about Mantle. There's still a chance for Remnant to be...
Mantle? You're still worried about Mantle? Remnant is doomed, Ruby. Unless we leave, Salem will destroy Atlas, and with it, any hope humanity has left. We need to think about the future. If she makes it through her defenses, everything that follows will be on your hands.
Is that really something Ruby can... Oh, Penny has to do this? Oh, Penny has to. There's no other choice, no other option. And here everyone is. The rest of... Oh no, Clover! And there's Winter. Okay, so she did get the help she needed. Oh, right. After that fight with Watts, I forgot. Ironwood got his hand completely
Sir,
just
the prisoners
dominated.
have arrived. They're being processed in Stockade B.
The the rest of the elite.
Crow and Robin?
They don't know what to do. But it's just, I feel they're only going to... Oh, Winter.
Could you give us the room, please?
The rest of the elite.
I'll be fine.
The thing is, they're only going to follow his orders, because that's what they were trained to do.
Thank you, Winter. I don't know what I would do without you.
Whether it's the right or wrong thing to do, they're going to keep
No one
following.
has ever seen a Grim force this large before. The city's hard-light shields will hold, but not forever.
What will you do, sir?
Wait, you can't be in here.
This is absurd. Let us through.
Whoa. Wait.
I am going to do everything I can to defend this kingdom.
What in God's name do you think you're doing, James?
No matter the cost.
Oh, that's no! You can't! You have to know what's right and wrong and be able to do the right thing! Whoa! What the fuck? Dude! Ironwood! Harriet, you still think following his orders is the right thing to do? Huh? Jesus, dude!
I have questions for you.
Oh no!
But first I need the one who can show me how.
It's either gonna be Ruby or Oscar.
Bring him to me.
It's gonna be Oscar! No! Oh, well, at least, okay, well, at least we got a new theme song. New song, okay. RWBY Volume 8. Dude, oh, that animation. Oh my god. Oh, dude, that animation is brilliant. Whoa, whoa. Okay, she has wings? Well, great. That's gonna be a bit of a problem. They're playing chess. Really, that's what's going on here. Wait. No! No! I don't like the implications of that! Oh, I really do not like the implication of that. Oh, but just look at this animation, dude! Oh, God, there is so much. I don't want to say foreshadowing, but there's a lot of symbolism going on here. A lot. I feel like a lot that happens here we're going to see at some point in this volume. Whoa! Oh, whoa, wait a minute! Happy ever, never again. I seriously hate the implications of that. I hate that. I hate that. I mean, I love the song and I love this is an awesome new intro, but just all the implications of what this intro shows. I hate that. Seriously though, I mean, I thought Ironwood was going out the deep end in the freaking finale of last volume, but Jesus, dude! Without a second thought, he just ups and BAM! Just takes him out! And Camellia just standing there, just shivering, just like, okay, you know what? Maybe I'm just gonna go ahead and just not deal with this right now. Oh my God! If that is, I don't like the implications of that at all. Oh my God. Wait, I thought there was 14 episodes. Why does this just say 13? Wasn't there like 14 episodes? Wait a minute. I'm only curious. Okay, yeah, there is 14. All right. Not gonna look at any of it because I don't know if any of the titles will spoil anything or not. I don't want to take any risk of spoiling. I've somehow miraculously gone this long without spoiling anything, and I'm keeping it that way. I'm freaking keeping it like that. I'm keeping it that way. So that's just what's gonna happen here. Well, okay, so I need to go and say this is gonna be a long one just because I want to talk about what's happening here. And again, for anyone who's just here to just see the reaction, you know, I mean, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Just, you know, I hope you enjoy the reaction, but the rest of this video is really just, I want to talk about a few things here. So, literally, first of all, we can tell that there's obviously a reason this episode's called Divide, because it's just everyone wants to do what's right. They have their own moral gray areas, or like, not their own moral gray, but they have their own version of what they think is right. And it's just, that was pretty harsh of what Yang said to RWBY. But the sad thing is, it is kind of true. You know, I mean, they followed RWBY's lead, but she chose to lie to Ironwood. She chose all those options. She chose those decisions in the last volume, and that's what helped cause Ironwood to start going extremely paranoid and to start dropping off the cliff of insanity. And that's sort of what happened, because if RWBY just told him the truth of everything that happened in the last volume at that moment, when, like, in the first, it was like the third or fourth episode, if she just told him the truth there, maybe things would have been different, but she chose to lie to him, which is why, like, I think it was episode 11 or 12, when Salem's illusion comes in, and they had that whole episode when they're all in Ironwood's office. That's when everything completely starts going off the rails. And when Ironwood really starts to just dive into just, like, pure paranoia, and oh man, it's just so everyone has their own version of what they think is right, and just they want to help people, they want to help everyone, and it's just, the thing is, both sides are right. They do need to help Mantle. They need to help get everyone out of there before more people die. But at the same time, they're right. But at the same time, they need to get to Amity. They have to get a message out. If they don't get a message out, and Salem takes care of Atlas, which I hope to God is not the case. I mean, they have to save Atlas and Mantle here. But the thing is, if Salem somehow wins this, she will go to the rest, and they have to get the word out. They have to get the word out. They have to be able to warn everyone else in all the other, all the other kingdoms. They have to warn everyone else in every area of Remnant and let them know that they have to prepare. Because if Salem starts to, if she sets her sights on anywhere else, if she so chooses, that's it. That's the end. So it's just, there's just so much going on here. There's so much going on here, and it's just... So, I'm actually going to go and take a second to go back. So, we have, of course, the whole cavalcade of villains here. We have everyone here except Watts, alright? I want to go and take a second and try and go back. So, we have Neo, we have Cinder, we have Tyrion, we have Salem, the big bad herself. We have Hazel. I'm sorry, I forgot his name for a second. I'm so sorry, Hazel. Don't hurt me, please. We have Hazel, we have Mercury, we have Emerald. So, it's like we have the whole cavalcade here except Watts, because Watts is still in jail. And of course, you know, I remember the last volume, Jacques got arrested. Ha! Freaking piece of shit asshole. Still, he can rot in jail. He's an asshole. So whatever, I don't like him. I hate him. So we have everyone here. We have all the villains here except Hazel. We have all the villains here except Watts. You know, now whether they actually go back to help bust him out or not, I mean, I don't know. We're on episode 1, all right? And I know a lot of you probably know the answer, not just like, he doesn't know. But you know what? I don't know, which is the point of me doing these reactions. But yeah, so we have that. So we have both teams doing their own thing. So we have, with everyone in one place, so we have everyone talking. We have, like, everyone's right on this. We have 2 teams here. So so it looks like we have RWBY and her team going to go and break into the Atlas terminal so they can go and get clearance to raise up Amity. And then it looks like we're going to have Yang and her group go and try and it looks like they have to go to the shop first. Because Pietro gave her a key. He gave Yang a key that goes into a shop. Because apparently he got some tools prepared for her, so it looks like Yang needs to go and get her stuff, and then she and her group go out and do what they can to help Mantle. So that's what's going on with that. And then here we have, and then the last bit, of course, we have the rest of the elite mourning over Clover. Okay, I'll be honest. I think I remember everyone's names because I only rewatched the finale. I know all the events. I just names Now, granted, to be fair, I've always had a problem with names. I mean, obviously, that's Ironwood. You know, we have Elm, we have Vine. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's either Vine or Vine. It's like, it's V-I-N-E, so it could be pronounced Vine or Vine. I forgot. Marrow! Okay, I'm sorry. I forgot. That, he was the one I forgot for a second. I'm so sorry. You're a good boy. You're good. But Marrow, and then we have Harriet. And then we have Winter. She's still recuperating, but I'm glad she got help. I mean, I guess I should have assumed she'll get help, because, I mean, she did call for immediate evacuation at the end of the volume 7, but I'm just glad she made it. Just look at her. She's so adorable. She's precious. She needs to be saved. She needs to be protected. So many of these characters need to be protected at all costs, and I seriously don't know how this volume's gonna turn out, but I just see this. Seriously, just like, that guy is obviously pissed. He wants to talk to him, but now Ironwood is just like having none of it. And poor Camila, she is just terrified. She is terrified. And look at them. I mean, well, Vine is just like, all right, you know what? You just do what you want. But at least these two, oh, Marrow is just, seriously, I think all 4 of these team members of the rest of the Elite are going to be having their own issues. They're going to be having their own conundrums. They're going to be thinking of what they need to do. Should they continue following Ironwood even though they just witnessed him murder a man in cold blood? Or do they have to follow him? Or do they go like, okay, you know what? Ironwood might have possibly gone insane, got off the deep end, jumped off a cliff into pure insanity. And we need to go ahead and have our own options here. So they all have their own feelings at the moment. Winter's just like, oh god. And then of course, pan over to Harriet, and now she's just like, just that look. Just that one little look. Sorry, I know I'm just pausing, I'm sorry, but see, just that look. That one look right there. She's just like, oh shit. Am I doing the right thing here? Should I be following this guy, or am I making a mistake here? That, and you know what? I want to say this right now. That is what I love about animation. Being able to give off so many emotions, being able to show off that kind of emotion, and just being able to, you don't have to use words, you don't have to use dialogue, none of it. Just the animation itself can speak volumes about stuff, and that's what I love about animation. It's amazing storytelling. That's just what I love about it. That's what I love about it. I will always love it. And of course, well, okay, this is actually the final bit. This was actually from the trailer. Okay, actually, I'll be honest. I think I did a reaction for the trailer at least. Actually, I did. If I remember correctly, I'll probably just put it up there somewhere if I posted it. I'm pretty sure I might have done it, but that was months ago if I did in fact do that. So, I probably forgot about a lot of it. But, yes, I specifically remember this. She opens the door. That actually... Questions. In fact, I want to say real quick. This right here is really freaking cool. That is a cool door. It's kind of gross. It disgusts me. But at the same time, it's actually pretty cool. And it's animated well, which I mean, to be fair, a lot of the animation in the show is amazing. And it just hands down is great. I mean, obviously, there's sometimes where they had issues, but you know what? Nothing's ever perfect. You have to be able to accept the flaws, or at least, you have to at least acknowledge the flaws. You can't just ignore it. You can't just give it all praise and be like, oh man, it's the greatest thing ever. Even though, yes, there are in fact some flaws. That's constructive criticism. Just, you know, don't be a dick about it. It's really not hard. I don't think it's that hard. Whatever. Anyway, back to this. So we have this. Since, of course, Salem doesn't know how this works. She doesn't know how to use it. So she has to find Oscar to find out how. Well, Ozpin, because remember, she does know, in fact. She, in fact, knows. Because I believe it was sometime during Volume 7. It was either during... Okay, I probably should have at least rewatched Volumes 5, 6, and 7 to double-check catch-up. But I know at one point, Hazel did warn Salem that Ozpin came back and that he is now Oscar. So that's who she's looking for now. She's looking for Oscar because she knows that Ozpin's inside of Oscar. That's his reincarnation. So... whatever the hell this thing is called, she's using it to find him.
One who can show me how. Bring him to me.
God, it's just the music. The music. Oh God, I don't like this. I hate this. I actually really hate it. I know I look like I'm getting excited, but I'm actually really scared. I don't know how this whole volume's gonna go. I don't know how this is gonna turn out, but I keep thinking I'm seeing spiders on the floor. It's just, that's personal stuff. No, who cares? But that was just amazing. I wanted to talk about that. And now the last bit I want to talk about, I'm really sorry, by the way. I know this is probably going to be like a 45-minute video, give or take. Even though the episode's only like, not even 20 minutes. There's so much I want to talk about with this. And I'll try and make sure that depending on which episode it is, that happens. Because, I mean, I'm sure every episode's going to be insane. But I guess depending on which one, which episodes have what, some of them might be shorter. I probably won't have much to say on some of them. But for a few of them, I will admit, it's going to be long. This one in particular, I mean, it's the premiere. It's the goddamn premiere. So, yeah, this is going to be this will be longer than probably others of this volume for reactions. But I do want to go ahead and finish up and talk about this ending. Or not ending, but I want to go ahead and talk about this new intro, this new theme. This music is awesome! Okay, so very first thing, I'm actually going to go full screen for this. By the way, I'm sorry, I should have gone full screen for everything else. That's my bad. Very first thing that you see that gets started out. So everything starts off looking good. Everything looks nice. And then completely Then it goes into complete chaos. Curfew in effect. Everyone needs to get the hell out. GTFO! They need to save everyone. They have to get everyone from Mantle out. They have to. We can't let anyone else die here. So everything was good there, but then comes to this. Like, it's just, everything is complete chaos. Everything is insane. And then we have a oh, whoa. Don't worry, everybody. Things not going crazy. I mean, they are, but not in the sense. So we have this shot right here of Atlas just floating right there. Which, of course, they have to save this. They have to save Atlas. They have to save Mantle. They have to save everyone. They have to try. So it's just, everything looks fine at the moment. And then turns into this pure nightmare. Everything devolved into pure, absolute, ballistic insanity. I know I keep repeating myself for that, but what else am I supposed to say? Everything is going off the rails. Everything's going insane. I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say about it. I don't know what else I could possibly say about it. Also, I'm going to be pausing a lot for this. I probably should have made this a completely separate video going over the intro. But, you know what? It's too late now. So, oops. So, we just... Oh. That's one of the things I don't like. It looks like everyone's protecting Ruby from something. I don't know what that's supposed to be entailed. I don't know if that's just, like, how they wanted to place it or what, but I don't like I don't like what this is implying. Like, everyone is, like, blocked off from Ruby here. So I don't know if they're all, like, avoiding her because they're all, like, I mean, I wouldn't say they're all avoiding her because, again, like, I mean, Nora's on her side, Blake's on her side, I mean, they're all wanting to go and help. So, I mean, that's... Blake was with... My memory is awful. I've already forgotten if Blake was going with Yang in that plan or if Weiss was going with Yang. My memory is garbage. I'm sorry. Wow. I literally just watched this 5 minutes ago. Oh, for God's sake. Bottom line, not everyone is against her. Like, I mean, they all might be protecting her. I don't know what this might be implying here. This I love! I love this! Like, Ruby. Her mother's summer. I love that they're using the clothing as different portals for also showing different scenes while using the main outlook. Animation's so goddamn good on this! I love it! And it's incredible. So we have Weiss using her shirt, and that's her back then. Then we have Blake. We have Yang. Ironwood. Clover. Elm. Vine. Marrow. And then we have a very pissed off looking Harriet. Here's the thing, because of that, she's going to have several conflicting emotions. I'm going to assume this is just based off of this because, and I'm only using this as a hypothesis. Obviously, no duh, I don't know what the hell's going to happen in the future, but here's the thing. She's pissed, so I'm going to assume at some point, everyone else is going to either quit the special ops, like quit the special elite group, that they're all a part of. They're either gonna quit or they're going to turn against Ironwood because they realize he's gone absolutely batshit crazy at some point in this future. That might be what's happening, which is why Harriet's looking pissed, because I'm going to assume that she is going to follow Ironwood no matter what, because that's what she was trained to do. Follow orders no matter what. Even if it's completely fucked up, even though it's something that you clearly should be against, because, I mean, you have to know what's right and wrong. You cannot just blindly follow orders. You just can't. You have to have some form of humanity. But it looks like I'm not going to say that, Harriet throws away all of her humanity. Obviously, Ironwood pretty much has. That's why he lost his arm. That was like, he was pretty much more machine than man anyways, but then he lost his arm, and that was just losing another piece of his humanity. He's losing what makes him human. And he's just doing whatever it takes. Even if it's obviously what you shouldn't be doing, he's gonna do it. Which again is why he literally just killed someone in cold blood. I seriously can't get over that. Really, Ironwood. What? You want to shoot more? You shot a child in the freaking finale of Volume 7. What? You want to shoot more? You want to kill more people? I mean, you didn't kill Oscar, obviously, but you shot him, and now you killed someone else. Well, you killed someone. You shot someone else. And then we have Crow. We have Crow here. He is obviously extremely racked with guilt about what happened to Clover. And I seriously I still can't get over that. That was not something I wanted to have happen. Obviously, I'm pretty sure no one wanted that to happen, but Tyrion's a sick fuck. He is a sadistic bastard. Which I guess is also why he's kind of endearing. Especially because he's a very good showman. He always is good with the theatrics. Oh my, I am Tyrion. Allow me to introduce myself. Like, he has the theatrics, alright? He has that hands down pat. Let's go. But poor Crow. He's seriously, he is guilty as all can be. Oh, but then we have Robin trying to lift him up. And they're in jail. That's what the jail bars are for, because obviously they're in jail. And then we have this. We have the next thing. As terrified as that image is, that's awesome. I actually enjoy. I like that. As horrific as that is, because it's like, really, you're telling me that Salem can fly? Is that what you're trying to explain with that? Is that what you're trying to show me here? Because if so, why did you have a whale grin? Why even have that? I mean, what? Why? I mean, obviously, I don't know. She has a whale for a reason. There's a reason she brought the whale. I mean, maybe that's just for show and she can't actually fly. I don't freaking know. I don't know. I'm watching this for the first time, so how the hell do I know? Anyway, so I'm going to assume at some point Oscar winds up in her clutches. I'm only saying that because, I mean, look at that. They would not have this right here where he's completely just like freaking out with Salem looming right behind him. They would not be showing that if there wasn't at some point Oscar somehow winds up in her clutches. That's the only reason I assume that. I could be dead wrong. I don't freaking know. I mean, I hope to God I'm wrong. I mean, seriously, we cannot let Oscar get to her. We cannot let that happen. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, I keep going too far back. Sorry, I try not to. We have Weiss and Ruby's weapons falling together. I don't know what that's supposed to be symbolizing here, but we also have Yang and Blake's weapons. Oh wait, is that supposed to like symbolize, because that's who everyone keeps shipping? Which, you know what? I mean, I like the ships. They're nice. I mean, I feel like they both groups belong with each other. They're nice. They work together. I don't want to get into any arguments though, please. Everyone's allowed to have their ships. Everyone's allowed to do it. Please be respectful about that. I don't want to see any shitstorms in the comments for that. Please, that's all I ask. I want everyone to be respectful, alright? You can have your opinions. You can be constructive with your opinions and everything. Just don't be a dick, please. That's all I'm asking. So that might be what it's symbolism, or it might be something much more devious, or something much more horrific that I don't know, but... Oh. No! They kissed in the last volume! Why are you making it look like they're being torn apart? Like they have a... Well, I guess it looks like they're gonna have opposing viewpoints. And so that's gonna tear them apart. I don't want that to happen, though! No! Come on! You two belong with each other. Look at that. Oh! Wait! Oh, we have Willow! I noticed that the first time, but I wasn't able to actually react to that in time. We have Willow back! Oh, tell me we see Willow! Tell me we see Willow! Please! Willow! Oh, wait. Oh, it looks like Whitley's gonna be in the show. Whitley! People call you Shitley for a reason, you little shit! But hey, you know what? Who knows? Maybe with his dad in jail, you know, now that he doesn't have an abusive father, you know, being a piece of shit, you know what? Maybe maybe Whitley becomes a better person. Actually, I really hope that happens. I really do hope that's the case. I mean, I would like that. I would like that very much. Because, I mean, honestly, from what I remember from the past few volumes, Whitley was raised alone by Jacques. And knowing what kind of absolute douchebaggery Jacques is, I mean, that's just, that's gonna rub off on you. But, again, he's in jail now. Whitley has a chance to mature, become a better person, and I want that. I actually really want that because he clearly was in a very abusive childhood, and I actually really feel bad for him now, knowing about that. End up playing chess. There's a reason this is a chessboard, because basically, this is between, I mean, you know, this whole show is basically a giant chess match between Salem and Ozpin. Both who fell in love thousands of years ago, but she's become immortal, and Ozpin has become somebody who can reincarnate every single time he dies. So basically, they're kind of technically, I mean, they're both pretty much immortal, so it is just a big chess game to them. Well, I say that, but it looks like, while at the same time, it is between Ozpin and Salem. The thing is, in this case scenario, at least with this arc, we have Ironwood. He's a big part of this. I don't know how this is gonna end up. And I want to think positively. I do. But, I mean, I've seen the reactions from people, alright? I've seen Twitter. Every single time a new episode came out, and okay, I'll be honest. I mean, I follow Arnold. I follow Murder of Birds. He's one of the biggest hype men of this show. And you know what? I've always loved this show, and I've always been extremely hyped with this. I always got hype as fuck. And you know what? That's probably why I started watching him in the first place. Because to see him get so hyped just made me get even more hyped. And it made me excited. So, that's just that. Yeah, I follow him. And every other episode, I've seen his, like, I haven't seen any of his videos, obviously, his reactions. I'm gonna wait until I finish this, and then I'm gonna, you know, marathon his reactions. But his Twitter post, a lot of times, he lost his freaking mind. And I guess another reason I'm terrified about the finale is that apparently Arnold got extremely heartbroken in that. And knowing how emotional he gets, which is a good thing, by the way, I love that. You know, don't be afraid to show your emotions, everybody. Just don't. You know, let them out. If you get extremely sad, be sad. Cry. There's nothing bad about that. But the fact that he does that, I'm terrified. Which is exactly why I really do think I will probably have an emotional breakdown. Probably. Maybe. Actually, probably, yeah. Which is why I'm absolutely terrified about that. But, continuing on with this. This is something I don't like. This is something I 1,000,000% hate. We have Watts here. He's clearly being a hacker. He's hacking something. And the fact that it then cuts over to this, Pietro, he's working on that. So either Watts is going to do something to screw up Pietro when they're trying to set up Amity. But then he looks over at Penny. That's not a coincidence. And the fact that all that glass breaks or cracks, that's not a coincidence. I honestly think Watts might try and hack into Penny. He might try and hack Penny. And if that happens, oh, we're going to have an issue. We are going to have such a problem. We can't. I don't like what any of this is implying. I don't like this. I mean, again, I love the song. I love the themes, the video. Like, I love the intro. The stuff it implies is what I'm not a fan of. Oh, look! Oh, they're all together. Okay, that's a new bike. Okay, I'm going to... Oh, man. You know what? I guess it's really not spoilers since that's obviously right there. It's in the intro, so it's really not spoiling, per se. I'm going to assume that's the new thing that Pietro was talking about. That's her new bike. Oh, tell me! Oh, I think that's the case. I think Yang gets a new bike. Because remember, Volume 6. When they finally kill Adam, that sick, sadistic son of a bitch. Remember, Yang just plowed into it. Just boom! And, you know, she might have lost her bike, but she saved Blake. Which, that was still a hype moment. Team up, goat power, boom! Kick freaking Adam's ass. Kill that son of a bitch. Anyway, that was Volume 6, we're on Volume 8, and this is what's happening. So it looks like Yang does get a new bike. At least judging from that, obviously. Oh! Oh! Everyone teams up! RWBY, Weiss, Noah, like Penny! I'm going to love this volume. I'm going to love this. And again, I know people are going to probably wonder like, oh, Metal Man, what? You know what? You clearly love this show so much. I mean, I have. I've been watching this since Volume 1. Since the 4 original trailers came out. Why did you wait so long to do this? And again, I explained in the beginning, which is why I'm still annoyed. But I'm doing this now. And I promised at the finale of Volume 7, when I made my reaction video, I promised that I was going to make a reaction series for Volume 8. I wasn't going to hand back down. I know I might be late on this, but I'm still doing it. I want to do this. Seriously, I just realized, I think Volume 4 was the only one that I was able to get the majority of my reaction videos out. Episodes 4 through the rest of the thing. I believe it was episodes 12. There was 12 episodes that volume. So, Volume 4, that was when I started making videos on this. And I have regretted nothing. And now, I'm going to make this a full series for Volume 8. I'm doing this, and I'm going to get this done. So, with that being said, let's continue. Okay, I keep pausing, dang it, everything goes by so quickly. Not that that's a bad thing. So, okay, this is it. It looks like obviously this is gonna be what the entire volume is gonna be centered around. Like, they're all pointed towards that, which means obviously these 4 are going to be helping. Okay, I love that. These 4 are going to be protecting Mantle. That's the group for this. They are going to be protecting Mantle. These 4 are going to be looking at, you know, they're looking at Atlas / this. They have to take care of this. They have to get up to Amity. And then Penny, she has to protect all of this. She has to be able to be the savior of this and have to help everybody as much as she can. So I love this. So this volume is going to be taking place around this, around Amity, around Atlas, around Mantle, all of this. This is what the whole arc is going to be centered around. Or volume. I mean, honestly, this whole arc has been going on since Volume 7. Once again, Jeff Williams for that freaking guitar work. And look at that, though. Look at all the action. Cinder. She thinks she's a badass bitch. She thinks she's a boss-ass bitch. That's what she's doing. But see, so Neo is just like, see, she is so vain. She thinks she's hot shit. She thinks she's the greatest thing ever. She thinks she's a queen. But if you know what? You're not. You're not. You think you're great, but you're not. You're not. Fuck you. Get out. You killed Pyrrha, you bitch. I will never forgive you for that. That's also why I can't watch Volume 3. And that's why I can't watch like 5-6 episodes of Volume 3 without crying. Because all that shit went down. You know what? Honestly, I feel at some point, even though I've seen Volumes 1 through 3 religiously, I don't know. I don't know if anyone would ever want to see my reactions to Volumes 1 through 3 just to see, you know, like, even though I've seen them all a bunch and it wouldn't be the first time viewing like I'm doing with all of this, pretty much all the reactions you would see would still be how I reacted when I first saw it. So, I mean, if you ever wanted to see that, I don't know, just say so in the comments below. But, we have this. Neo's pissed at her. See? Neo's the one who took the lamp. She got the lamp, she brought it to Cinder, but Cinder's all like to say, oh, I brought the lamp, I got the lamp, I did all the work. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You smug bitch. Look at that face. Here's the thing. You don't cross Neo. Why do I feel like Neo's gonna try something at some point? Because Neo's the kind of person, you know, she still wants to revenge on RWBY. Because she still thinks that RWBY killed... She thinks that RWBY killed Torchwick. I mean, she did kill Torchwick. But, that's just the whole thing. That's the whole arc with that. It's just, Neo's gonna have to learn. Like, everything that's going down. And then we have Mercury. Look at that. It's just, remember, Mercury thinks of her as a mother figure. She looks up to her so much. And just look at that. Look at that clip right there. She literally just ignores her. She walks right past. Mercury. Oh, she's a villain. I get that. I can't help but feel bad for her because she's been abused by her for so long. That is honestly a very abusive relationship. She honestly doesn't deserve that. I honestly feel bad. Mercury, you helped kill Penny. You took a big part of that. I still don't forgive you for that. But Penny did come back, so you know what, I guess it's fine, but still, I hate you. But at the same time, Mercury clearly had a shit childhood too. So I can't help but feel bad for them. I can't. I want them to get better. I want them to try. You know what? Maybe she might become good. Maybe. I mean, that's a stretch. I mean, it's Mercury. She's going to follow Cinder no matter what, so. But still. We have so many different things going on. Like, here's the thing. She walked by everybody. And now we have that. So, I'm going to assume that Grimom is going to be causing her issues. That's going to cause her problems. That's what I'm going to assume here. So, we have that going down. And then we have Hazel, we have Tyrion, we have Mercury, and then we have Salem herself. And then, here's the two relics. The Lamp of Knowledge and the Staff of Creation. Or I guess you could just call this the Relic of Knowledge and the Relic of Creation. Whatever! It's a lamp and it's a staff. I mean, that's what they are. So those are the two relics that we have so far, or that we know about so far. Which is why I'm kind of curious. I want to know what the other two relics are. I'm curious about that. I wonder if we'll get the... I'm going to assume we might find out in Volume 9. Or we might even find out in this. But I doubt it. Honestly, we are focusing... the only reason I doubt that is because we have to focus on these two. They have to try and get the lamp back, and they have to protect the staff at all costs. They cannot let the staff fall into their hands, into Salem's hands. So, yeah, that's pretty much the main reason why I think that. Turns back to normal. All of them standing right there. Just... such an awesome shot. What on earth is... Okay, something is ringing in my ear. Ow. Ow. Oh, it's not even my headphones. I thought it was my headphones. Okay, my apologies. This is the thing I hate the most. This is what freaks me out the most. Why are they falling? Why are they falling? Why? Why? I don't like that. What is that supposed to entail? What is that implying? Did he fall into liquid? Did he fall into, like, dark grim pool? Did he... I'm probably overthinking this, but... I mean, especially because it's not darkness, it's light. You know what? Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe they fall into something good. Maybe. Please, don't do this to me! But I'm pretty sure it's not good, because the staff, look at that, she's reaching for it, but it's getting further away from her. And then we have all of this. And this is actually terrifying. This terrifies me, because it's like happy, but then we have all this very like black and white. It goes from ever to never. And then, wait a minute, was that silver eyes? Wait a minute, wait, what do we have here? I don't like that. I don't like what's on... I'm sorry, I'm going back for another second. Just for another second, only because, I saw a question mark for happy. Why is there a question mark after that? There shouldn't be! Everyone's happy, everyone's fine, everyone's okay. But then it turns into never. Silver eyes, that's gotta be silver! I know that's like light blue, but I think that's because, like, that's gotta be silver eyes. That's Ruby and the silver eyes. But then it goes into red. What the hell does that mean? And then it says after again, which means happy never again. And then look at that, all the weapons fall. And then it ends with that shot. Created by Monty. You know what? Oh wow, this video is literally gonna be an hour. Wow, I'm so sorry. I actually didn't think this would be that long, but I didn't think this video was gonna be an hour long. I'm sorry. Like I said, this is the only reason this is gonna be a lot longer than most of the other reaction videos on this is because there's just a lot to unpack in this. And just like the intro, I had to talk about what I saw in the intro, what all that's going to entail. And also I wanted to go and talk about the episode. That was I'm always gonna do that for each episode, but because of that, and also because, I mean, a lot of that is usually like 5-10 minutes extra, so it won't be too long. This is and also probably helps that I keep rambling. Sorry, I keep rambling. And that's it. That's the end. That was episode 1 of RWBY. That is my reaction for Volume 8, episode 1, Divide. Ladies and gentlemen, if you stayed for this entire video, I thank you. I absolutely appreciate the hell out of that. And if you want, you know what? And if you were only here just to see the reaction and that was it, you know what? That's okay too. All I can say is I really do hope you enjoyed the video. However much you might have watched, I hope you had a great time. If you didn't, you know what? That's okay too. I get excited. I get hyped. Listen, I say this every volume, at least for any videos that I make a reaction for, whether it's only in the first few or the last few, doesn't matter. Every time I do a reaction for the new volume, I always repeat myself because I want to stress this. I can't stress this enough. I have been in love with this show since the first 4 original trailers came out. Red, black, white, yellow. 4 original trailers. I have been in love with this show since then because the animation was incredible. It was flawless. I've only been a fan of Rooster Teeth for like almost 2 years by that point. And I've been like still watching a lot of stuff and getting into the community a lot. And I've been in love with this show since then. And so when I get hyped, when shit goes wild, when things get crazy, I will have no fear in letting my emotions out. I will yell, scream, freaking like almost fly out of my chair with excitement. And you know what? Some might call that being overdramatic. Some might think I'm just overreacting. I mean, you know what? That's fine. That's your opinion. It's wrong, but that's okay. You know what? You're entitled to your opinion. That's fine. You're allowed to have an opinion, and that's fine. Just, it's not an overreaction. I love this with all my heart. Even though I'm doing reactions after Volume 8 aired and not when each episode premiered. That's my choice. That was my idea. That was what I chose. Anyway, without further ado, the name is MetalMan20. I really do hope you had an awesome time. I hope you had a great time watching this. I hope you had an awesome day. Hope you having an awesome night. Let's have an awesome April. And let's have an awesome RWBY-filled April. Take care of yourselves and be as amazing as you possibly can be. Until the second episode, which, again, I will be reacting to each day. Yeah. I will be reacting to an episode each day, which means today is Monday, which means I won't be reacting to episode 2 until tomorrow, and I will be doing this for 2 weeks. It's gonna be an awesome 2 weeks! Alright, like I said, have a good day, enjoy your night, see you all next time. Later!